Alright, good morning. Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering Pauper. My internet was dipping in and out. That's why I left for a second. It's because I was downloading a game. Forgot I was downloading something. So, my bad. Anyway, today we're going to play some more Goblins. I think I'm going to run this through a league this morning, because we did pretty well with the deck last time. We won all 5 of our matches we played through. I don't know how good this deck actually is. It felt really good, very aggressive. And why don't we just test it? We have the play points, right? I'm just going to give it a shot. The only thing I'm hoping for is a 3-2. That's about as much as I can ask for. I gotta stretch out this toboggan a little bit. This beanie, I got it yesterday at GameStop. This Boba Fett beanie, I love it. It's a little tight for my big old fat water head, so gotta stretch it out a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna jump into a league, I think, with Goblins. Let's see. Let's see if we can't have a little bit of fun with the Goblins here. Like I said, all I'm asking for is a 3-2. When I do these leagues, I just want to get my money back. But we'll see. We'll see how we do. But it's the exact same list as Tuesday. That's why I didn't go over the deck. It's literally the exact same list. No changes. So let's try it out. Who would like to go first? We can go Cohort this turn. Burning-Tree Raider. We can keep it. I'm not like in love with this. I don't hate it either. The attack for 2 next turn. Probably get to attack for 2. Not guaranteed. Alright, could be Affinity, could be Jund. Could literally be anything. Let's just dump critters. Not the most exciting Burning-Tree of all time, but we top deck any creature and Cohort's still online, so get him out. This could be the mostly Rakdos deck too. Any creature, we draw any creature this turn, I'll be very happy. They cast down it. Sure. Again, any creature, I'll be pretty happy here. And any creature that I'm pretty happy with. Would have been a lot better if they didn't kill our Cohort. Attack for a bunch. When it goes to 11. Double red. A wildfire. Now, we do need to note, this is probably the mostly Rakdos list. Yeah, it is. So we do need to note that they could probably have Fiery Cannonade in the sideboard. Can I kill them this turn? So we sack a goblin, gets +1/+1. So 2, 3, 4, 5. We could take him down to 6, so not quite. They could very well play Bleak Coven Vampires this turn. If they have an untapped artifact land. Geomancer's Gambit. Sure, I think we might have them. Fireblast. Sure. The Burning-Tree. With 3. I'm going to play Burning-Tree just in case our Fireblast backfires on us here. Nope, it didn't. Cool. Alright. So, Smash Smithereens is fun. Versus what they're doing. Sparksmith. I think we want any of these two. Sparksmith is debatable. They more than likely have Fiery Cannonade. If this is a mostly Rakdos list, I think like Lightning Bolt kills most of what they're doing. I don't remember exactly. Oh, I need to make sure Stream Decker is up. I think anyway. Yeah, I have the wrong deck picked. So, Goblins. The as deck. Okay, cool. I think I just like the Smash the Smithereens, honestly. Sparksmith's debatable. It really is. I don't want to go down. Hissing Iguanar, maybe. I mean, that would be a good card if they do have Fiery Cannonade, though. Really punish them for Fiery Cannonade. War Marshal's probably not as good here because of Cannonade. I guess it leaves a creature out. Go down a Cohort. I like the Raiders. We could blank. Go down a Prospector, a Cohorts, and a 2 Conscripts. Right like that. Smash Smithereens is just a lightning bolt, pretty much in this version. They probably piece of candy. Could be a good turn too. Wait, if Foundry Street gets to live, that's a lot of damage really quickly. Floats of mana, sure. Yep, I'll blast it. They immediately want that dead. Next turn, we're definitely Burning-Tree, Mogg War Marshal. Good lightning bolt. Yeah, they would have took so much damage this turn if it wasn't for the Gal Blast. They were like so antsy too to play that. They're like, I'm gonna tap down now. They were like so worked up to get that down. Sure. Gal Blast being annoying. I'm actually gonna pay for the echo cost here. Got punished for that. They did have a removal, but didn't want to play it. So, my guess is it's cast down. Play the Sledder. Cast down the Sledder. So they did have cast down. Our opponent has all the removal here. All the ramp. Painter's Edict. We get a smash the Smithereen. Play the prospect here. I want to keep Mogg War Marshal in case they do have a fiery cannonade. Oh, I should have smashed the Smithereens on when that was on the stack. Whoops. That was a misplay on my end. Misplay on my end. I should have blown up the Ichor Wellspring. Turn him off a Metalcraft for a turn. I might do that now, actually. I get to draw a card off of it, which is annoying. But it does kind of turn them off of Metalcraft for a turn. That was a misplay on my end, big time. Heal through turn, what am I going to do? They get Elementalist, probably, yeah, cast down. Draw, stupid land. Like everybody, more than likely they block. They might not block though, in all honesty. Do block. Fine with trading. Cast down the Burning-Tree. No Deadly Dispute. Okay. Sure. Get their Metalcraft back. I mean, I hate to play it if they do have the Fiery Cannonade, but you know what I mean? I gotta put bodies on the board. Gotta try to turn up a tempo. Put them in a position where like a top deck, or they just have that. Forgot about Clark Clan Shaman being a thing. Burning-Tree for no value. Cast down it. Now we're in trouble. I don't think we still would have probably taken this game if we did destroy that on top of the sure. Smash Smithereen. If we did blow up that Ichor Wellspring or not, I don't know. They Gal Blast it. Wildfire, ramp some more. Yep. Get a Bushwhacker. I think we've lost this game. Rated arrows. Okay. We're dead. we're dead here. I want to leave it. Leave it the way it is. Our opponent just had all the removal. And again, I don't know if we did that Smash Smithereens play, if it would have really been any different. Bleak Coven Vampire seems really good against what we're doing. The deck. This could potentially be good. It's hard to want to mulligan away a hand with 2 Goblin Grenades. Like, if we just draw some creatures next couple turns, we're probably pretty set. Creature. Work. Wildfire. Yep. Bushwhacker off the top probably wins us the game. If we survive this turn, we win. Elementalist, sure. Pretty sure we win. Let me look here. One, two, three. No, we're 2 damage short. We'd be exactly 2 damage shy. But then it turns on to any burn spell we draw. Unless they have unless they have the Bleak Coven Vampires next turn. Dang, this is rough. Rough decision. Attack for 1, they go to 14. Go to 13 because they take 1 damage. The Wildfire. So no vampires this turn. Cast down. Edict. Creature. Creature. Come on, 1 creature. Smash Smithereens doesn't do it. Get to stack it and gain 3 life, which we get to negate with Smash the Smithereens. Have the Wellspring. Feels like an intense game. Cast down. Okay, Deadly Dispute. They Deadly Dispute to whiff or smash the Smithereens. Wow, rude. What? Bushwhacker, 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 Bushwhacker. Do it. Sure. Drawing freaking lands. Could just Fireblast them for full price. Fleet Coven. Damn it. We probably lost just by the terrible top decks we've had. We've had some horrible top decks here. Yep. This for 3. Get a Lightning Bolt. We've drawn 1,000,000 points of burn damage, but unfortunately they're all Goblin Grenades. Draw Lightning Bolt. Draw creatures. Not Burning-Tree Emissary either. Clark Clan, sure. Bushwhack. Good thing they can't respond to that. Such a close game. It really is such a close game. Wellspring, they've drawn 1,000,000 cards. Still drawing 1,000,000 cards. Heart speeding at 1,000,000 miles a minute. They get a Bleak Coven Vampire. We need to top deck a creature this exact turn. Or they just have the double Gal Blast. Why didn't they bother? That sucked because we top decked poorly like 5 turns in a row. We had them so close, but we just top decked garbage. Those kind of losses suck because it was such a close game, game 3. We could have got it too, but we just completely sputtered out with those top decks. Drew too many lands, drew too many Goblin Grenades, which is a weird thing to say. Drew 3 of the 4 Goblin Grenades, and we drew like what, like 4 creatures total? Four or 5 creatures, that was all we drew. Not very good in a 34 creature deck. You know what I mean? Bleak Coven Vampires, though, does feel like a specifically good creature against our deck. I would like to go first. I would like to keep this. Get on Conscripts. War Marshal next turn, then Sledder, Bushwhacker if we draw land. Our opponent has a mountain. They lightning bolt the Conscripts immediately. Rude. We draw land. I'm still going the Sledder Bushwhacker route. Burn. We're playing against Burn. Land. One time we want to draw land. Oh, Conscripts. I'm going to set up a bigger turn. Wasn't worth sacking our board for it. Goodness gracious. Our opponent here doesn't want us to have any creatures. We get him for 6 this turn. I like this play because they target Skirk Protector. We can sack it to hit Lightning Bolt to them. Spend another Rift Bolt. Sure. You're going to attack me for 2. I don't care. Cast with Kicker. Let's kick the Bushwhacker here. Fine with this. Spin coming off. The Rift Bolt. With the Rift Bolt. Play the Conscripts. We play the Sledder. Do we kill them? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to leave the Sledder in hand so we can try to fire off this Conscripts next turn. At least that's my thought process. Alright, we got there against Burn. Now against Burn, I don't think we have anything. Anything at all. Yeah, we literally don't have anything for Burn. Run it back then. Like I said, I just want to go 3-2. That's all I want. If we go 2-3, I'll be very close to getting my points back to where I could probably open a chest and get enough play points for another league, which is good. I just don't do leagues very often. I just don't see they're worth the money right now. They make for good content, though, kind of. But I really liked this deck last time I played it, so I really wanted to put the screws to it. See what it would do. At game 1, I really feel like could have been us. Conscripts, War Marshal, bunch of burn damage. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna go Conscripts into War Marshal. We're gonna go Conscripts into Burning-Tree into War Marshal. Be funny if they have Fiery Cannonade. I don't know if they do or not. If they play Fiery Cannonade in the sideboard. Wow, that seems specifically good against us. Probably going to need a Lightning Bolt that, unfortunately. Hate to use a Lightning Bolt on it, but I think I'm going to have to. Can do it and Sledder this turn to try to get in for 2. They don't like Lightning Bolt or Conscripts here. Man, I hate to do that, but yeah, that card was going to ruin our entire day. Cycle the Forgotten Cave. Sure. Electrickery looks like could be sideboard option against us. Be my guess. Probably Electricity in that card is what they brought in. Lightning Bolt our face. Trying to race us here. They very well could. They're empty-handed, though. It's a hell of a turn for him, though. So I'm probably going to sack the War Marshal. To get a little bit more damage this turn. Hit him for 4. Now they're in top deck mode. We hit him for a lot this coming turn. We can burn their face. Oh, we don't get to attack with War Marshal, though, do we? 2, 3, 4, 5. Take him to 6. We got to fade 1 turn here. Cycles Forgotten Cave. They have 8 mana worth of burn. Spin the Rift Bolt. I think we got there. Did we beat the burn? Did we outburn the burn deck? Fire blasted us. We got there. Took down burn. Did take down burn. We outburned the burn deck. Oh, that was kind of a tense matchup. I think their mistake is they spent too much of their burn spells on our creatures. I don't know who would have won that race if they would have just pointed it all to our face, but think about how many in our first match, I mean, first game against them, how many points of burn they directed toward creatures. I don't know. If I was playing burn, I don't know what I would do in that position. I don't know if I would try to kill some critters, or I don't know if I would try to do what they did, or just burn face. I really don't know. Just got an email from TCG player. Your order with snuff out and 73 more items have just been shipped. I built 4 Pauper decks in paper. I'm trying to get my friend group into playing Pauper. I think Pauper is a good format for more casual players because, one, it's ultra cheap to buy really competitive decks, but it's also like a slower format in a way. I mean, we're playing this deck, but it's kind of a slower format in a whole. You know, you can have some really good games. I don't know. I think my little tabletop group will hopefully enjoy it, but I bought to build in paper Jun Wildfire, Mono Black Sack, Mono White Heroic, and this Goblin deck for Autumn. Autumn wanted to play this Goblin deck. So I'm excited for them to come in. But yeah, I mean, this deck does feel good. Like, it feels like a really strong deck. That game 1, that game 3, if we could have top decked literally, like, we had them like within like 1 creature, top decking 1 creature for a couple turns, we would have won. We just didn't get there. We were just too our top decks that game, or our luck of our heart of the cards was not there. Was not there. Oh, can we find an opponent? The 221 active players. Yeah, Pauper's got a lot smaller of a pool. You play like a modern league, there's like 1,500 active players or something. I don't know why. Pauper's awesome. A little bit of a slower hand. Considering we don't have any turn 1 play. We are on the draw, though. I'm going to keep it. Hope for the best. Mountain. How many untapped mountain turn 1 are we going to run into this? Burn again. Is this the same guy? I don't know how to check. Throw another Burning-Tree. We could have a really good turn 3 here. It really kind of sucks not having anything play against burn, like sideboard-wise. Next turn, yeah, we're going to go double Burning-Tree, Mogg War Marshal into Bushwhacker. Hopefully hit for a bajillion. And then we have, hopefully, the Goblin Grenades to finish off the game. What I'm hoping for. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a turn 2. We're not paying for the echo cost here. We're going to kick Bushwhacker. Then hope for the best. They could just try to blow through all of our stuff here. We do have a couple turns we got to survive. You were... That is the case. We do have a couple turns we need to survive. We could just be dead here. Spin the Rift Bolt. They're gonna have a blocker. I mean, it really just boils down to if we survive this upcoming turn from our opponent. That's what I mean, that's all it boils down to. Rather or not if we survive. We have the win next turn if we survive. It gets to 8. Yeah, I don't know if we survive next turn. Gets to 8. It might just have the win here. Not having turn play or one play might have done it. Hit us for 3. 4 takes us to 3. I mean, we're dead, right? Yeah. Yeah. I figured. We had that crazy of a turn, but we just didn't have a fast enough burn. I mean, fast enough clock against burn. We were dead on their turn. That was our turn 3. So yeah, we were dead on their turn 4. So not a lot you're gonna do there. That was an absurd hand too. We just we had the win. We just had to make it to our turn 4. You know, it just wasn't the case. Our opponent had all the good burn spells. I'm not crazy about this. I am gonna keep it. We draw one thing we can use Burning-Tree effectively for. I'll be really happy. Mogg War Marshal, another Burning-Tree Emissary. Maybe this hand was worth mulliganing because of Cohort. May not be able to activate Cohort enough. Bolt suspended. We did not need to draw that. That hurt. Probably gonna lose this one thanks to the early floods. We gotta be super quick, and we do not have a super quick hand. Like I said, I want a 2/3. Directed the Rift Bolt to the Burning-Tree. I'll take a 2/3 because we can get our points. We could almost have another league's worth of points. But I really want a really want a 3/2. Draw Goblin Grenade. Nothing. Well, I think we've lost this one. Really bad draws. Down through again. Yep. Doubtful. "34 creatures. We draw 2 of them in our top. Of our top 9. Not very good. I'll bounce around this chain lightning a little bit. Did I not get to do it twice? Oh, because I yield through turn. Oops. I mean, we're probably dead here, right? No? Now do we win? Wow, okay. Well, we got a game against them. Opponent said, whoops. I don't know what for, but maybe misdirecting the chain lightning. Or realizing I could bounce the chain lightning back at them. I don't know. Keep it. How good's our opponent's opening hand? You know? Probably lead on Sledder. The way we can each etch in an extra point of damage here if it doesn't die from Rift Bolt. Oh, which I would be okay with. If our creatures could eat some of these. Targets. Foundry Street, eh? I'm gonna play Burning-Tree because we'll War Marshal. If they choose to block here, we'll just kill Thermochemist as a War Marshal. They might not choose to block here. Block. Do it. Do it. So there's 18. Needle drop. That's a better card for them to play. Needle drop's only a 1, not a 3. When they have nothing but 3s. Can we kill them next turn? We have 9 points of damage here. Their needle drop. That's really the question, is whether or not we can kill them. We have to keep 1. 2. We have to keep 2 goblins alive next turn. We have cohort. Okay, so let me look here. We can... We're playing Prospector, and we're playing probably Cohort or Foundry Street, right? It might not block here. Okay, so he didn't block anything. Right? Is that what this means? This is what this means, right? So we... Alright, our opponent has to have it this turn. Our opponent has to have it this turn. Go down to 12. Very possible. This is shaky. Now turn off auto yield just in case they chain lightning. Come on, baby. One time. One time, let us pass. Let us get through this, please. 8. Takes us to 7. Takes us to 4. Takes us to 3. Takes us to dead. Damn it. Spin Riftbolt. Right? All right. Again, a close one, but just didn't quite get there. I'll play Burn again. Burn, I feel like, is probably a 50-50 matchup, whether or not, if you're quick enough. Very close to having the win there, but not quite close enough, unfortunately. But very close. But very close. I'm going to keep it. How crazy I am about this hand, but let's not see a freaking untapped mountain here. Swamp. Probably not as good. I mean, probably just as bad as what I meant to say. We're going to attempt to do a lot of damage. I have no idea what our opponent's doing. Huh. I do not know. Dark Ritual. Oh, this is some kind of like stormy bullshit. Kind of cycle deck. Whenever you cycle, you gain a life. Just cycle a bunch. Chromatic Star. Burning-Tree Emissary. Hit him for 1 million. I'm curious to what our opponent's doing. Hey, there's not like living ends not in this format, so I'm not really too sure what they're doing. Cabal Ritual. I don't know, maybe we're just dead here. Street Wraith. That's a common. Okay. Another Cabal Ritual. Another Cabal Ritual. They must have the win here. I have no idea what our opponent's doing. I've never seen this before. Reaping the Graves. Yeah, I don't know what our opponent's doing. I don't know what this is. You have to return like all the creatures to their hand to keep cycling. Grape Shot's banned, ain't it? This is like some kind of stupid storm deck, ain't it? I have literally no idea what this deck does. Or what our opponent's up to. I don't have a clue. Like, do they just kill us on their turn 3? I got no idea what's happening. Go to 1 million mana. Chromatic Star. Well, I think it's safe to say we don't have anything on the sideboard for this. Okay, so now they're just going to gain a bunch of life. I'm not scooping. I don't know what the win con is. I don't know how this deck works. So boring. They play that time. How many? Yeah, this is like some kind of like cycly deck. I don't know. I don't know what this deck does. Another freaking Song of the Damned. Get more mana. Reaping the Graves back again. Go make our opponent go through it, because I don't know what the win con is. I don't know how to play against this deck. I don't know what's going on. Gotta be some kind of storm deck, right? Well, I thought like all the storm cards were banned. They add a red. Here we'll see what's going on. Oh. Deals damage to each opponent. I get you. Not entirely sure if they can go infinite, though. They might be able to. Yeah, turn 3 kill, probably. Super obnoxious. Pauper's supposed to be fun. I had to say something about Pauper being fun, didn't I? Now our opponent's probably got it. Still feel like there's probably a fizzle rate here. Turn 3 kill and Pauper, eh? Oh, I'm gonna make him go through it. I want to see if they actually have it. Valerian win. That one do. The hell, they might deck themselves out before they get us. I am curious to see. They should be able to have it. But I am curious to see. Again, another crazy. That was an absurd game, turn 3 for us, and it just was. It didn't matter. Didn't matter because of what they're doing. And they didn't get there. They whiff. Okay, a ton of mana. They start cycling again. I'm just going to kill one of these. Okay, let's see if they got it. Maybe it was worth doing it while they were tapped down. Hell, they might have it. Yep, they had it. I don't have anything for them, so run it back. Not a turn 3 kill, but it might as well have been. Okay. Well, that deck's annoying. I'm not a fan of that deck. Man, I feel like, too, the games we've lost, like, I don't know. I just feel like we were right there on the edge of getting the win. This deck feels absurd. Theirs do. Probably not that great against like Duress or something. Get something along those lines in. Take away their rituals and stuff from them. We keep it. Mulligan to 6. Maybe a good sign for us. We have 10 minutes on our clock. Not saying they're going to clock out, but could happen. Goblin Arsonist is nice because it will act as like a 6 drop. I mean, a 6 burn spell. Swing at you for a lightning bolt. Bushwhacker by far going to be our best draw here. Burning-Tree's not great, but it's not bad either. I hate casting Burning-Tree with no value, but it is what it is. Are they going for it already? Again, this is their turn 3. I'm going to say probably not. They might not have changed anything on the sideboard either. That was a good draw. That's what I call a game-winning draw. You could have like weather the storm though. Would probably win them the game. Am I going to show him the Goblin Grenade? Run it back. I definitely don't like being on the draw against this deck. I don't like this deck on the draw regardless, let alone whatever our wackadoo our opponent's doing here. I do like this Goblin deck a lot, though. I just feel like the games we've lost were literally just, like, right down to the wire. You know, we couldn't get there. Well, this could be good. I'm going to keep it. Like, if we can get to our turn 4, or turn 3, I mean. Okay, 1 life, add 1 and of any color. Star, sure. They could just block Foundry Street with him, but I don't know if they will. Wasn't the best draw. Yeah, fair enough. I was curious to whether or not they would do that. I'd like a Bushwhacker. I'm gonna attack because we can bump our Goblin to trade if they want to block. I didn't think they would. That's not a very wise move. It might have been worth it to do it anyway. Get in an extra point of damage against them. They're going to start gaining probably a bajillion buttload of life. Actually, turn off auto yields. Yield until end step. Because I want to do... I want to sack... I want to sack War Marshal, so I have an attacker next turn. Yeah, this double Fireblast is kind of annoying unless we draw a mountain. Draw a mountain, I'll be a lot happier with our life. Goblin Grenade. Always gotta remember how you click through stuff. It might have been worth killing the healer, honestly, now that I think about it. Took our opponent, what, almost 10 minutes to do it last time? They're going for it. Actually, I want to turn off auto U. Yeah, they've literally just gained their life back. You know what? Yield through this turn. We'll turn it off when we see like a Drana or something played. You know, when they get a card that we could fizzle them for. Back up to 14. Get a Goblin Grenade. Yeah, I'm just going to blow that thing up. Like, yeah, we keep getting in this position. Yes. Wraith into only for life. Oh, wait, no, they're cycling it. Okay. 3 Wraith again. Do it 2 more times. 2 times now. I would love for them to do that, though. Street Wraith down into 4 life. It'd be awesome. Ah, cowards. Oh, we have the win then. Let's just double guarantee we have the win. Well, we got there against this weird wackadoo storm cycle deck. I'm not a fan of that deck. I don't like it. I've never been much of a storm fan, and while I know they're not exactly a storm deck, they're basically a storm deck. Into the last match. Can we go 3-2? The thing that's nice is we're going to get back a chunk of play points that will be very close to opening a chest in order to having play points to play. So I'm happy with that aspect. So let's just see if we can't get there with this last matchup, shall we? Would love a 3-2. I'm all right with the 2-3. But would love a 3-2. Yeah, this burn matchup here, just super. We were so close to getting them. 2 games we lost. Game 3 against this one was really close. We top decked really badly though. So I feel like we could be 4-0. But it just wasn't in our favor today. I do think this deck's good. This Goblin deck, I think it's really good. It all comes down to the luck. All right. Feel good. Oh, that's a mulligan. Not great. I'm going to keep it. Bottom on the redundant lands here. So, possibly Affinity. Be the case here. More than likely. Blood Fountain. Interesting. Yeah, probably. We have a bunch of stuff for Affinity, though. Kind of hoping they don't have a Mirror Enforcer here. Why'd I open my mouth? Typo. So if we kick Bushwhack. And we're kicking Bushwhacker regardless this turn. So we can do 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 to them. Well, okay, let's look at it. If they block here, we do 4, do 9 to them. We're down. All right. Hate to do it, but we need to do it. And we need some good top decks here. Grenade, Fireblast. Bring in Smash Smithereens. Bring in the Gorilla Shaman. Maybe Electrickery. Maybe. Sparksmith, maybe. I'm gonna hold it. Well, I don't know if that's the right play or not, but I'm going to. And there's the Atog. There's a lightning bolt. So if we go to Goblin Grenade the Atog, they just sack a bunch of stuff. Save it. Or we have 8 damage in hand to them. Face. I should have sacked the conscripts. I could attack for 1 there. Bad play on my end. Very bad play on my end. Probably bring in Sparksmith, honestly. Another thought cast. Retog. Blast. Sure. Disciple. And Mirror Enforcer. I feel like we're probably gonna lose this game. Need to draw burn damage. What we need to do. A lot of. We're dead here. Do that. Cohorts and the conscripts are all coming out. Right, like that. I mean, we have a lot of stuff, but it's still debatable whether or not if we'll get there. Gorilla Shaman would be probably the best one. Pop off all their little artifact lands. Probably the best card we control. Would like to go first. Oh, I'd keep this. Hand's got a lot of damage in it. Nice. I'll slow roll that. Gonna slow roll that Gorilla Shaman. Ooh, Gorilla Shaman just looked good, didn't it? Rude. Wow. They brought in the blue elemental blast. I didn't think of that. That was just rude. We're attempting for the kill here. I mean, they had the Gal Blast. They had the Gal Blast, right? Got there. Been hilarious if we stuck Gorilla Shaman though. One lander. A really good hand. Unfortunately, I don't think I can risk it though if I don't draw land. I'm gonna keep it. Screw it. Here. You know what I mean? We're gonna gamble here. We can top deck a land next turn. The amount of pressure we put on him is gonna be absurd. Gotta top deck a land. Kind of a land. Gal Blast. Come on, land. Interesting one. They probably kept up blue elemental blast. Oh, let's see if they did or didn't. They did not. We top deck a land, we get to go absurd here. You top deck a land. Land me. One time. Land. Well, that Smash Smithereens was a good play. Without kicker, but I like pump at Foundry Street here. Get another body on the board. Figured. They get their land before we did. We top deck a land though. 5. 4. think we still might get there. Cleans up our bushwhackers, though. Get our land. Nope. GG's. 3-2. We did it. We broke even. We made back our money. Went 3-2 with the Goblins. Goblins do be gerblinging. So we made back our play points, which I'm happy about. We took down Affinity, which I feel like was probably a good matchup for us considering our sideboard. The 2 games we lost really felt close. They really felt close. Against the mostly Rakdos deck, it felt like it really came down to top decks, and we just top decked really poorly. And then against that matchup with Burn, both games we lost against Burn, we were like literally going to win if they passed the turn. We just didn't get there. So yeah, Goblins, pretty good. Pretty good deck. I like it. It's fun to play. It's ultra aggressive. And it feels good. It feels strong. It feels like there's a lot of power here. But I'm going to bounce. Thanks for hanging out. I will see y'all later. And if you're watching this on YouTube, that like button and that subscribe button are free buttons. That helps out the channel immensely. Also, sharing it would also help out. But yeah, I'll just see y'all later. Have a good Thanksgiving if you're watching now, and I'll see you later. Peace.